Hello everybody, welcome to JLABTV. I'm JLAB and this is Football Manager 2016, the unemployment challenge, and I've seen the polls and the results are coming up now. And as you can see, it's an overwhelmingly large number of people supporting the move to West Ham, and to be honest with you, the more I thought about it, the more I could see the benefit of going to West Ham now than staying at Macclesfield. So I'm going to decline the talks. It's weird. Ever since I uploaded the video yesterday asking for your opinions, I've been thinking about it more myself. And the more I thought about it, the more West Ham appealed to me. So yeah, it was very strange. But it'd be very interesting if I don't get approached by West Ham for the job anyway. But who knows? It'd be interesting either way, for my personal opinion. I don't think it's the very first time I've done this sort of situation either, so yeah. And would you look at that? West Ham didn't choose me anyway! Oh, ungrateful pricks. Oh well, that means I get to go to another team anyway. Bournemouth have been relegated as well, so West Ham have just chosen a manager who's just been sacked, who's just got his team relegated. I don't know what to say about that, I really don't. But yes, I'm not going to West Ham after all, it seems, because I haven't been hired by their management. Okay, sure. Let's go with that. What other jobs are there? I'm just going to look at... I'm being curious at this point because I'm a nosy sod. The fact that you approached me at all sums it up. But it means I will be staying at Macclesfield Town despite everyone saying, let's go, let's go. Yeah. I think I'll definitely stay at Macclesfield now that's happened anyway. So we're back and this is looking rather grim, it must be said. What's happening? Mostly looking at the odds on to see who gets promoted and everything else. We're 150 to 1 on to win the title compared to West Ham's 10 to 4 on. And after being rejected by West Ham and after deciding not to go for Bournemouth because I didn't want to risk going for two teams in one little period in the summer, I didn't think it was the right moment for me anyway. And I only really went for West Ham because I felt it was the biggest deal I'll probably get in a long time. I didn't get chosen for it, but hey, it's not my fault. I did what I needed to do. I did my best. I was just not chosen. But it's better to finish bottom this time, unlike the last two seasons I was newly promoted into a division. In League 2, I was supposed to be 23rd. In League 1, I was supposed to be 21st. This time, rock bottom. No chance at all. And even Birmingham got better odds than me at 100 to 1. Burston have odds of 40 to 1, but they were just relegated, so it makes sense that Burston have a better odds on than us. But I've had quite a bit of difficulty trying to get players into the club, honestly. I'd rather not admit how difficult it was, but I kind of have to. Just by looking at how many players I bought this season, it sums up everything that I've only been able to buy or bring in 5 players and 2 of us on loan. First and foremost, record deal for Macclesfield, £100,000 for Miska. I think he's a very good player. He's a winger, but Meska's a very good player. He's worth £350,000, but I got him for £100,000. He didn't play much for Sheffield United, which is a pain, but I will be playing him quite a bit because I kind of need someone to help me out in this position, honestly. Hopefully, he can keep us up. Or help keep us up anyway. It's been paid 3.7 grand a week. I managed to get Mark Owen on loan, and I'll probably be playing him as either a deep line playmaker or central midfielder. It's one of the two. I'm not completely sure which one I'm doing yet, but he's definitely going to be at the club helping me out quite a bit, and I'm hoping he can help us in the midfield because I felt that was one of the weaknesses we had, and he actually enjoys a team style of play. I did not know you could get that. I'm not going to lie. So I'm very happy he does enjoy that. Another signing, another £35,000 spent. It's a record for us, £135,000 spent all season. Kostlek has been brought in. And he's very good, but he's got experience. It was one of the positions I wanted to strengthen, and the fact he's only, according to some people, still only a leading good League 1 midfielder or a decent League 1 midfielder. Or decent championship defender, I'm not sure what to say, but they're very annoying with that because they don't tend to agree at all. The next player we brought in on loan was Tony Cooper. I'm very happy I got this guy actually because he's actually better than Booty. I'm not gonna. Well, it says he's better than Booty. It could be a lot worse, but Just going to compare him to Booty. I'm not completely sure, actually, if he's better than Booty. But Booty's better in quite a few bits. But more often than not, I think it makes sense that this guy is decent in what I want him to be. He's only 19 compared to Booty being 24. Just gonna... Here we go. Assistant. Huh. You know, I'm not actually sure who's the better out of these two, but I only bought him originally to be a backup, but the way he could be playing a key role for me is interesting enough as it is. But Tony Cooper is decent anyway. He's not the best in the world, but he's still decent for what we have of him. So hopefully we can get the best out of this guy. I mean, he's got a bright future at Arsenal, let's be honest. His contract ends at the end of the season, though. He's predicted to be, what, a Premier League winger, left winger, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. But it's interesting to see how it goes. He does have a competitive streak, though, unfortunately. The last player, this could be the biggest one, actually. Ludovico Chiappi. I think it's how you say it, Chiappi. I think it's the guy's name. But very good. A very good false 9 player. Also advanced with striker and a good poacher as well. If I'm going to compare him to Summerfield, which is what I'm going to do, you can see he's best in the false 9 than Summerfield is, but they're just as good as an attacking advanced forward and as a poacher. So, I'm not against using him as an advanced forward though. I'm willing to do it because I've done it before. I've been using Summerfield as an advanced forward, even though he's probably a poacher first and foremost. But yeah, I think he's decent, and he can give us more options available to us. But this guy, I've actually got him on an actual contract. He's 24 compared to Summerfield being 21, but both the same age. But the only difference is this guy has been paid 6.5 grand. I wanted to get a good striker in my team, and I got it with this guy. I've only got 5 players. I'm still trying to get players in. I'll just go for in the team actually. Billy Gear is definitely one of the players I'm trying to get in. His current trial ends 2 days' time, but I wanted to get him in because I'm desperately short on defenders right now. Toussaint is out at the moment due to a torn hamstring. He's out for 3 months. Pain in the arse. So that means I've only got 2 recognised central defenders, Matthew Riley and Fred Little. I should have tried to get Shane Spencer, but it didn't work. Newport were going to use him in the first team in their division, and they want a lot of money to get him in, so I couldn't really afford to get him in, which is an absolute pain in the arse. But I'm more than happy with the signs I've got so far. But I did let Robertson go to Wimbledon. He wanted to leave. Rafferty wanted to leave because he wasn't playing enough, so he's gone to Bristol Rovers. I let Bruno go. He's now Oxford. Murphy is no longer... Well, yeah, I let Murphy go. I just didn't think he was good enough for what I wanted for Finn nowadays. Barry Kelly, he was complaining about some bits and pieces, so I let him go as well. Joe Newby didn't reproduce for me, so he's now at Bradford, which is good for him. He wasn't probably going to play for me because I don't use defensive midfielders at the moment. Jack Hollis, I let go as well. I needed to free up more wages. And Ganston wanted to leave. I let him go. And I think I made the right choice in that one, honestly. Though the fans seem to be annoyed by that. But yeah, Sam Green could be coming on a trial for the time being before we potentially sign him. Paul Jones, I've tried to get on loan. They weren't willing to let me get him, unfortunately. I almost got Anthony Maisonnier, but I felt in the end his wages would probably not justify. It would go over the wage budget we have, and it would not help our situation at all, which is a pain. I'm trying to get Kieran Preston on loan as both an attacking midfielder and a striker, so it could help out in both situations. I'm not sure how it's going to work just yet, but I'm certain I can get him, which is very strange considering he's at MK Dons and they're willing to let him go. But oh well, I'm not going to complain. If I get him on loan and then sign him at the end of his contract, that's no good player in the team. But yes, I'm definitely going to edit this video here now. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Hope you like and favourite this video. It really helped me a lot. So anyway, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.